Put that right there. You know. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And in case I don't see it, good night. Jim Carrey, Truman Show. Love that movie. Okay. Now, Kevin Hart, Cat Williams. Kevin Hart, Cat Williams. Isn't it weird that both of their names start with a K? First and foremost, let's do a little digging. What is Cat Williams' real name? Okay, what is his real name? Cat Williams' real name. Okay, is he phony? All right, Cat Williams. His real name, according to this Google search, there's 24 million results in 0.32 seconds. Cat Williams' real name, Micah Syria. Syria. Cat Williams. Oh, Micah Syria. Micah Sierra. Cat Williams. Born 1971, September 2nd. All right, blah, 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 blah. All right, Cat Williams. Your real name is Micah. All right, Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart. Let's see what his real name is. Kevin Hart. Hmm? Kevin Hart, real name. Let's see what you got, Kevin. Kevin's name, his real name, is actually Kevin, but it's Kevin Darnell Hart. He's a little bit younger than Kat by 8 years, born in July. Okay. Who's winning yet? I don't know. Excuse me. My ass was itching. I had to itch it. Now I'm going to wash my hands. All right. I'm going to be eating really soon. I've had these steaks thawing out. I'm going to eat steaks for breakfast today. Why? Because I can, motherfuckers. What did I just do? I don't know, but I don't like it. All right. Cat Williams' real name is Micah. Kevin Hart's real name is Kevin Darnell. Okay? That's what their names are. Customize Chrome. I don't want to customize Chrome. I can barely customize my own life, and I'm the fucking creator. Now, all right, Kevin's Hart. Okay, now let's dig a little bit more about Cat Williams. You know that Cat Williams. This is probably a lot of stuff. His real name. His real fucking name is Micah. I didn't know that. Who would have guessed? Cat Williams' real name is Micah. Right. These are just commonly asked questions, I guess, right here. How many kids did Cat Williams adopt? 7 kids? Didn't know Cat Williams adopted kids. Now let's see if Kevin Hart has ever adopted any kids. Kevin Hart adopted kids. Let's see who's better. No, he's never adopted kids. Sorry. But Kevin Hart commonly asked questions on Google. How many biological children does Kevin Hart have? And what does it mean by biological? Isn't any kid you have biological? I don't get it. But let's see. Hart shares his older children, daughter Haven, 18, and son Hendrix, 16, with his ex-wife Toria Hart. But they were divorced in 2011. Hart married his now wife, Nico Hart. They went on to become son Kenzo, 6, and daughter Kiori, 3. I probably did not say any of those names right. That's okay. Now let's see what else we got. Like Kevin Hart doesn't have any adopted kids. Cat Williams though, he does have adopted kids. Now let's see if Cat Williams has any other successful endeavors. I'm sure he does. Both of these dudes have more money than I do. Sadly enough. You know how much, do you know how happier I would be? They say money doesn't buy happiness. I can write down at least 25 things I would do if given um if given the amount of money Cat Williams supposedly gave Boozy, badass, $15,000. If he just fucking threw $15,000 into my car window, which is a 2008 Buick LaCrosse. Yeah, this is the year 2024, by the way. If somebody threw 15 grand into my 2008 Buick, firstly, that would be all the money I would need to do a lot of things. But let's get back down to business. Who did I don't know what I was just talking about. Cat Williams. Let's see how many businesses he's got because Kevin Hart has Fabletics, right? Fabletics, right? But who's the owner? Because on Facebook, I see all this shit about Fabletics, Fabletics, Fabletics. Yeah. Who really owns Fabletics? Let's take a deep dive. Does Kevin Hart have anything to do with Fabletics? No. I've never done a lot of research on this topic. This topic is a whole. I've seen the ads. I know what Fabletics is. Before I look into it, it seems to be a company that makes clothing. Um, affordable clothing for men and women, probably kids and all that other stuff. Um, I see a lot of like jogging pants advertised and everything like that. So and scrubs and workout attire. So let's see, Kevin Hart's Fabletics. Is this fucking camera way too close to my mouth? Okay. See that 15 grand? Huh? If I had Cat Williams money or Kevin Hart's money, I can get that fucking tooth fixed. I can get it fixed, but it would cost me. It would hurt me. But anyway, it wouldn't really hurt. I just don't like spending my money. So yeah, it would hurt. All right, Kevin Hart, Fabletics. Does Kevin Hart have anything to do with Fabletics? Kevin Hart has been the face of Fabletics men and brand partner since the category's inception in 2020. Damn, Kevin. Since 2020? Damn, nigga. Hart is a lifelong fan of his Philadelphia hometown teams, and he was especially excited to curate his favorite picks that best represent how he and his crew like to show up for game day on Sunday. So I guess that's a little insight on how they market some of their items. All right. Uh well, while we're here, these are just Google questions. What business does Kevin Hart own? Hart's Premium Tequila brand. He's got a tequila. I don't drink anymore. I'm an alcoholic. It's been almost 4 years, by the way, but I would have drank this. Hart's Premium Tequila brand. Grand Coramino offers tequilas ranging from $50 to $100 per bottle. That would have been something I probably would have done. I was more of a whiskey guy. The comedian also has his own protein drink and supplement brand, Vita Hustle. Hart also has his own production company, Heartbeat Productions. Dude's making money. All right, he's a comedian. Cat Williams said he was an industry plant. That's a whole new term I've kind of stumbled upon within the last couple of years. I went down the path of I go down all these paths in a scientific manner, like I'm like like it means something at the end of the day. I'm over here on my fucking phone or my computer in private detective mode, Googling all this random shit for no reason. Like it matters if I find out or not, because I can't change it. But yeah, industry plant. Who cares if he was though? It just seems like somebody's jealous. Um, I guess you lose some of your own integrity if you become or if you are an industry plant. Because I take it what they mean by that is when you're an industry plant, I guess you lose some of your integrity. I'm still figuring out this microphone. So bear with me if this sucks. So you're trying to figure out your own integrity still. And then if you're an industry plant, my nose is all stuffy. I take it I don't even do cocaine. I mean, it's cold outside. I'm trying to quit smoking cigarettes. I've done a good job at that. Hmm. I always think I'm dying. Anyway, if you're an industry plant, I take that as you lose some of your integrity. You don't get a lot of say in your own personal life at times, I guess, because you are now the sole brand or maybe brands of all these other companies that you've essentially sold yourself to, and you can't really represent what you really feel inside, you know, all both, mentally and emotionally. You start to, you have to wear dresses. So apparently that's the thing they make niggas do. I'm half black. I can say that word. I kind of grew up in I'm not like Logic though. I just farted. Um, yeah. Well, anyway, let's get back to business. Let me check on this Facebook real quick. All right. Somebody commented on a post from 2000 and well, I don't know. Maybe I'm not reading it right. Somebody's in a relationship with somebody else. They've been in a relationship for a long time. Then 2013 to now 2024. This is what Facebook is. Like, what people do on Facebook. I'm on a computer, but most of the time it's on a phone now. But this is what Facebook is for most people. Right here. Oh, they just got in a relationship. Let me read some of these comments. Ah, ad Logitech. Hmm. Oddly enough, whatever. Embrace the gloriousness that you are. Some chick Facebook uploaded a picture. 4 out of 10. This guy committed suicide. An eighth generation Buick LeSabre is for sale. Oddly enough, hmm, this chick, big old titties. I wish I would have fucked her back in the day. That was my thing. I had all these females around me, but I was very shy. I suck at, unless I know for sure what's going to happen. I'm not going to make a move. And especially back when I was 14, 15, 16 years old, 17 years old, and in my 20s, and sometimes now, I was very shy when it comes to approaching women. My hands are cold. So, I never really did a lot of approaching. They had to approach me. Then they would invite me over, and I would just end up sitting on their bed. No, they didn't realize that they could have probably been sucking me off or something. Shit. Anyway, yeah, congratulations. Never got any of that. This is probably what goes through a guy's mind when he's just scrolling through Facebook. This place is hiring. AutoZone. Home most days. Plus our drivers average $1,800 a week. average gross. Should be an asterisk after that. But I can see that. I don't average that much anymore. This dude, this guy's kind of crazy. This guy tries to act like a badass, but he, every little thing, everything about him, for the most part, is a severe exaggeration of his ego, which is, I guess, anybody. I guess, yeah, me too. But I don't try to be a badass. I don't get all these tattoos all over me. It's all stupid. Like whatever. Another thing about snow, somebody posting a car they'll never have. Fucking oh, Cat Williams and Ludacris picture. This bitch is fucking crazy. She'll message me every once in a while for no reason. Like we've never. It's weird. I should just delete her. Matter of fact, gonna delete her. Uh, huh? What's the point? What's the point of me even being your friend? I don't get it. All right, that's how a friend gets removed in real life. That's what happens. I know I'm gonna get back to this. Anyway, let's get back to this Cat Williams thing. All right. What is Cat Williams? Well, let's get this figured out. Is Cat Williams related to Ludacris? Ludacris and Cat, two prominent figures. Blah blah blah. Share family ties. They are actually cousins. Don't. Does that mean Cat Williams is an industry plant? Does that mean Ludacris is an industry plant? I don't know. What is Cat Williams' religion? Personal life. Williams has 8 children. Blah 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 blah. Williams is a Christian and often wears a cross during the shows. Okay, nice to know. What comedian? What comedian has the most kids? All right, let's take a wild guess, guys. Let's take a wild guess. What comedian has the most kids? It's either going to be a black comedian or a Mexican comedian. Could be a white one. Could be a comedian we don't even know. I'll say, is Nick Cannon a comedian? I know he's got a lot of kids. Eddie Murphy, 10 kids from ages 3 to 33. The legendary comedian shares his oldest child, Eric, with former girlfriend Paulette McNeely. He was born in 1989. His second son, Christian, was born in 1990 to then girlfriend Tamara Hood. Good to know. Hmm. That's weird. Who is Ludacris' daddy? Mr. Wayne Bridges, I love you to death. That's his dad, Mr. Wayne Bridges. What ethnicity is Jerry Stiller? Jewish. Huh. All right. I guess I knew that. How tall is Cat? How tall is Cat Williams, people? Do we know how tall he is? I guess we're about to find out. 5'5", motherfuckers.